How you doing, you beautiful souls? Is here this time. This time we got the shooting guard positions. Let's get into it. We got our tier list right here, having some fun. We got our typical tiers: demons, baby demon, pretty damn solid, still decent, and hard pass a tier. And if my voice sounds absolutely crazy, I was at a Post Malone concert last night, so yeah, we're not feeling the greatest. Either way, we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna start off with our hard pass tier. We got Clint Richardson, Donnie Javis, and Dion Waiters. These guys are bad. That's the best way you can explain it. Most of these guys are gold cards. Johnny Davis has his release on slow. I mean, 2K slow. What is going on with that? Everything else about him is actually pretty damn solid, and they're actually pretty fun, I think, to use just because they're gold cards. But let's be honest, if you see somebody running these as their like starting PG, you're gonna laugh at them. It's just how it works. Our still decent tier though, it's rocking in with Cuttino Mobley, Rolando Blackman, Michael Ray Richardson, Michael Jordan, Kerry Kittles, Jeff Malone, Frank Ntilikina, Devin Booker, and Del Curry. It's a good little slice of cards. Now, Cuttino Mobley has the default small jumper, which I'm gonna be honest is actually kind of slow. I don't know why they changed Mobley's jumper up from like jump shot 26. That thing was smooth. It was fun. I loved it. But yeah, nothing too crazy right now. And he's obviously like just a shooter. We got Rolando Blackman, who actually is pretty fun. I've had a lot of time, using Rolando Blackman like throughout. I remember we had that diamond like 21 or something like that. It was actually pretty decent, but I would say that this one right now at least is a little bit underwhelming, at least to me. Not like super crazy for me, if I'm being honest. Michael Ray Richardson, I was actually really excited for this card. I usually love Michael Ray Richardson cards. Anybody who kind of has kept up with the channel for a while, like really long time, I used to use like the Ruby Michael Ray Richardson back a while ago, and that card was so fun. But this guy literally has no shooting, not even a midi. He's just defense, just playmaking. Michael Jordan, he's a Ruby. We get him for free on launch day, but he's nothing crazy. I mean, he's meant to slash and kind of play defense. That's what he does. Does he do it well? Yeah, he's all right with it, but it's not crazy. Kerry Kittles, hey, yeah, he's all right. He's like I can kind of do a little bit of everything card, which is kind of fun. Jeff Malone is if you wanted to use like DeMar DeRozan or somebody like that who actually kind of has some shooting ability, but nothing like crazy. Well, from the mid-range, his three, it ain't really it. His defense is all right, though. Frank Ntilikina, I didn't even know that this card existed, if I'm being honest, until I went up against him in triple threat offline, and he's actually pretty good. The guy's defensive beast. He play makes pretty well. He's all right. Devin Booker actually just jump around quick, and I'll be honest, it still kind of feels slow. This Devin Booker card, he's all right. I don't love him. I don't hate him. He's a good shooter, but he's nothing crazy. And I feel like that's the same thing with Del Curry. If you're going to pick up a Curry, why don't you just use Steph? You can use a duo, though, with the two of them and make both of them very, 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 very slightly better. But it's all around nothing crazy. They're just average cards. Next, we got our pretty damn solid tier, which is starting off with Sapphire Lou Dort, a card that I'm actually a pretty big fan of, and I have had some fun. Let me just, the Lou Dort jumper is actually super money at 6'3". He also has bronze clamps. He's got silver challenger, silver glove. He has bronze interceptor, bronze pigtizer. He's an all-around pretty good card, and I've just had some fun with him, especially with that NBA dribble style. We got Zach LaVine, who has his jumper actually on quick, and it's just a bucket getter, and it's just super fun. Robert Reed is a great all-around card. I mean, the guy's 6'8" and is playing our shooting guard right now. Used to be like a KD clone, but he's kind of switched a little bit, but he's still super nice. Otis Birdsong is kind of like one of those guys you're going to go out there, get some dribbling on with him, and just have some fun with him, cook up a little bit, some offense, some playmaking, but not really going to have the defense for you. Michael Jordan, great all-around card. I mean, the guy's a great slasher. He's a great defender. He even makes pretty well. Just has like a 60-something shot three, so you definitely can't shoot too consistently with him unless it's off the catch. But everything else about him, he kind of fits the meta in my team right now where nobody shoots and everybody just drives. He's perfect for it. Luka Doncic doesn't have the broken jumper that he used to have last year, but it's all around still pretty fun. You can still get some buckets with him and off catch. That jumper's still pretty money. Klay Thompson, a 3&D Emerald card who is just all around super solid. Drazen Petrovic is a guy who you literally are just going to start shooting with. It gives me a little bit of vibes of like the old Drazen. Again, I didn't even know he was in the game until I decided to look, hey, what other promo cards do we have? And then boom, there's a Ruby Drazen who's actually pretty fire. And then we got Doug Christie, who's usually like a nice 3&D card. He's a good 3-point rating, but all of his badges are actually in defense, has like gold clamps or something like that. So all around, for a Sapphire, I think he's super solid. If you really want to have like a low budget, team, Doug Christie could probably fit in there. pretty hairy, honestly. I'll be honest, my bad. Let me know if you guys want to see like a little budget squad where I might, throw some guys like Doug Christie and things like that in there. Next, we get the baby demon tier: D'Angelo Russell, Allen Iverson, Ojai Abaji, Jaden Ivey, Richard Hamilton, Mitch Richmond, Michael Jordan, Manu Ginobili, Kyle Korver, and Danny Green. So started off with D'Lo. I actually decided to pick up like a D'Lo card. Or actually, I went into a roster and then like started using D'Angelo Russell so I could try out his jumper, and he's actually fire. That his jumper is like what you would expect it to be from previous years. It's not exactly like insane. It's not the fastest, but it's just easy to green. It's a little bit slow, but it's easy to time. And it's all around nice. He's a great playmaker, great shooter. He can finish a little bit. It's the defense, Allen Iverson, though, 6 foot, obviously that's a little bit tough, but I think he is an all-around good bucket getter. He can play the point guard position still, and I think some people are underrating this Allen Iverson. Is he the best card in the game? No, but I still think he's super solid. Abaji, obviously, he's just cursed by having his jumper on the normal timing. If you try out that Amethyst Jerry West that I did a gameplay on yesterday, it is fire when it's on the quick timing, but on the normal timing, it's not too great. But Abaji still has great 3-and-D ability. He can even finish, and he can even play make a little bit, which is why I really like this card. Jaden Ivey is literally just another version of John Morant or Derrick Rose, who you can get for significantly cheaper and is arguably just as good. Doesn't have a quick jumper like John Morant, but it's still super fire. His jumper is a little bit slow, keep that in mind, but everything else about him is fire. And besides, most people that run Jaden Ivey aren't taking jumpers with him anyway. It's just drive to the basket, 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 and still kind of lose the game. It's wild. Next is Rip Hamilton. Rip Hamilton, 3-and-D mastermind. Don't use this guy as a primary ball handler. Don't use him as a primary scorer. But if you're just catching, shooting, and playing defense, money. Mitch Richmond, great all-around card. I think he's super fun. He's got a nice jumper, and he's just all-around really, really fire. And you actually get him for free. I think he's a great card just to have up here in this like top second highest tier. Has really good finishing, 84s in the speed, even a 72 interior. Comes with silver clamp breaker. You can add quick first step. Has gold blinders, gold catch and shoots, bronze agent threes, and has the David Robinson jumper, which is actually fire as hell. So all-around really money. Next, we got Michael Jordan, who obviously is going to be a step up. How I decided to do this was I put the ruby down and still decent. I put the amethyst here, and you can see the diamonds up here. So you can imagine what the pink diamond is. Jordan, just a great all-around like slasher and defender, who actually can shoot a little bit now. He's got a 74 shot 3. If you give him a shoe, a coach boost, you can actually shoot pretty consistently with him. Manu Ginobili, you kind of know what you're getting out of Manu. I haven't used his jumper too much, but everything about him is just absolutely insane. If we check out his Hall of Fame badges, the guy's got Hall of Fame Slithery, which is one of the best badges in the game for finishing. Ankle breaker, clamp breaker, handles for days, hyper drive, and killer combos. And you can add, quick first step onto him and even finish a little bit with a 92-3. He's fire. He's a great card. Next, we got Kyle Korver. Kyle Korver actually has his jumper on it quick, which is crazy that they're deciding to do that. But Kyle Korver has 10 Hall of Fame badges, and all of them are in shooting with a 98 shot 3. Yes, he's slow. Yes, his defense isn't the most amazing, but you actually, he's an 85 perimeter and 75 interior, and you can add badges onto him, so you can actually add clamps and challenger. And with the Korver jumper on quick, the MJ dribble style, this guy's insane. And then last but not least, for the baby demon tier, we got Danny Green, obviously a card who a lot of people are comparing to Abaji, and rightfully so, because they're shades of each other. 6'6", 6'10 wingspan, and if you're looking for just 3-and-D ability, I do think Danny Green does have a boost over Abaji. Silver agent 3s, bronze limitless, gold catch and shoot, corner, guard up, has gold challengers, clamps, glove, interceptor, menace. When it comes to just like straight 3-and-D ability, Danny Green's probably the best card that we got right now. I just prefer Abaji a little bit just because, yes, he has a slower jumper, but he just can finish better. Danny Green has literally no finishing badges and a 78 driving layup. So he's really only going to be shooting and playing defense. But if that's all you're looking for, amazing card. And then last but not least, we got the Demons tier, the top tier with Andre Iguodala, Zach LaVine, Victor Oladipo, Jordan Poole, Jaylen Brown, and Donovan Mitchell. These guys are absolute demons. Andre Iguodala, as you can tell, the takeover cards are obviously really good. Andre Iguodala is just out of this world. The guy is great. 6'6", 6'11 wingspan, Hall of Fame clamps, menace, gold challengers, gold glove, gold pick dodger, silver interceptor, great finishing, even has an 84 shot 3. It's Andre Iguodala. I mean, the guy can do everything. Then we got Zach LaVine, who does have his jumper on it quick, and I feel like it's just one of those guys who you can just guarantee that you're going to get a bucket with. Actually, I've never ran into somebody using him right now, but gold clamp breaker and quick first step, has blinders, catch and shoot, guard up, Hall of Fame fast switch and limitless takeoff, his jumper on quick, the Zach LaVine dribble style, some great dribbling animations, including the Zach LaVine behind the back, which I use personally right now on my 6'9" guy in my career, and it is amazing. Just all around a great card. Next is Victor Oladipo. if I'm being honest, I think this Victor Oladipo, aside from the Jaylen Brown that we'll get to, is one of the best all-around cards in the game. The guy can shoot and has a great release. His defense is fire. His playmaking feels smooth. Honestly, should be a point guard. And his finishing is all-around absolutely insane. Victor Oladipo, one of the most well-rounded cards in the entirety of my team right now. Most squads really should have him on there. Then we got Jordan Poole. Jordan Poole is a great card. Again, I also did try out his jumper just to kind of see what it would be like in some roster stuff like that. You can just pick the Warriors and then just try out Poole. Yeah, again, has Hall of Fame Slithery. He also has Acrobat. He has Guard Up, Volume Shooter, Ankle Breaker, Clamps, or Clamp Breaker, sorry, Handles for Days, Hyper Drop, Killer Combos, and Hold the Aim Quick for a step. 91 shot 3, a 75 driving dunk, and does have decent enough defense. So if you decided to boost up, clamps, challengers, things like that, he would actually be fired. His jumper's money. He has the trade dribble style, Scotty behind the back, Jordan Poole size up. He's just a bucket getter, man. Then we got Jaylen Brown, who you could make an argument for being the best card in literally the entire game because this guy is just fire, man. 6'6", 6'11" wingspan, Hall of Fame limitless takeoff, corner specialist, and pogo stick, silver challenger, silver clamp, silver glove, and it doesn't even feel like it. An 89 shot 3, has the Brown jumper on normal, which is actually money. The Steph behind the back, has the Tatum duo, which gives him Hall of Fame fearless finisher and gold slithery when you're using him, which is just unreal and makes him one of the best cards, even better cards in the entire game. And then you also give Jason Tatum Hall of Fame Acrobat, which is just honestly kind of crazy. That duo is probably one of the best in the entire game right now. These guys are crazy. They're super expensive, but he's money. And then last but not least, we got the man Donovan Mitchell, who I'll just look up real quick. 6'1", 6'10" wingspan, Hall of Fame fast switch, limitless, and quick first step. Has silver challenger, silver glove, silver interceptor, and menace, and anchor. And you can even add clamps onto him, which I highly recommend. He's got great shooting. He's got great finishing. He's got insane dribbling moves. The jaw dribble style, the Mitchell motion style. The Mitchell size up is crazy. And cross, I'm not even kidding. This guy is hard as hell to guard if somebody actually knows how to move in 23. All around absolutely insane. So that's my tier list. Let me know what you guys think about it down in the comments, like and all that wonderful stuff that you can do down below. Just do it if you can. Subscribe if you're on YouTube and all the wonderful stuff, and I will see you in the next video. Okay, I messed up a little bit. I said where Pink Diamond Jordan was going to be earlier in the video, but I didn't put it at the final one. Pink Diamond Jordan's in the S tier. All right, I'll see you later. I had to put it in there because somebody was going to comment where's Pink Diamond Jordan. You know what? If you saw this part, comment it down below anyway. We'll see what happens.